Hey there, good people. So let's talk about Daniel today. This is an interesting book because there's a good bit of narrative, but it's also a fair bit of prophecy. And it really is, so it's kind of two separate pieces. And what you guys read was just the narrative part, but a very important part of the book of Daniel is the prophecy that comes at the end. So we'll get a chance to see what that is all about. But one thing to keep in mind is that with Daniel, we often hear these stories about Daniel in the lion's den, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego with the fire and all of that, and we tend to apply some sort of lesson to our own lives, but we forget that the overarching point of what's going on in these stories is demonstrating something about the Hebrew people and their experience in exile. So remember, we've talked about exile before. This is a very important part of the Hebrew narrative. And so what we have to keep in mind as we read through Daniel is that these stories are saying something about the Hebrew people and their relationship with God, even in exile and diaspora as well. So keep that in mind. The stories are interesting. There are some applications probably, which we'll get to talk about. But for now, just consider the difference there with the narratives, and then it'll take some reflection to understand what's going on with the prophecies. So we're going to talk about that, and here we go.